Hey people, what's up? Nick here, taking a quick breather. It's been a very proactive, productive day. And so I'm hopping on here real quick just to share a quick nugget with y'all. Quick tip, quick nugget, some money bombs. I don't even know what time it is. Let me tell y'all a secret. Y'all want to know the secret to closing sales in life and in business? Here's what I'm noticing about a lot of people, especially since we've introduced the world of internet, funnels, and all this stuff. So many people now will want to build these complicated sales funnels. We want to jump into ads. We want to jump into all the digital stuff, right? And we do whatever we can to keep a distance between us and our customer. That's essentially what we've gotten to the point to do. So whatever we can do to create more complications, we just build it. This new complicated sales funnel, this new sales strategy, using 20 different ways to reach out to your target market without talking to them. And here's what I've learned over the years, and here's what I've just learned in business, period. At the end of the day, your number one goal is to get in front of your ideal client and to figure out how you can serve them. You want to know what the number one way is to close sales and the number one way to do more deals without complicated Facebook ads or they're not complicated, Facebook ads are beneficial, but without complicated funnels and complicated tech trauma and all that stuff? Extend an opportunity to serve your audience and then invite them to reach out to you. And guess what? You want to know what the number one secret is? Pick up the phone and call them. Pick up your phone, right? Here's the thing. I've been in internet marketing for 12 years. And when I first got started, I used to give my number to I would put my number out when I would do, I started off on YouTube, and I would put my number everywhere and be like, call me, call me, call me. And one of the things that I loved was that people would call me with legit questions and we would have real conversations. And they would ask me stuff that made me realize, oh, this is a hot button. This is something that people are interested in. So one of the things that I used to do, and still do to this day, but when somebody asks me a question, when we talk or whatever, and they ask me a question, how do you do this? How do you do that? Well, I'm stuck at this situation. I don't understand how to make this happen here. What they would do is tell you what other people are going through, and I would turn around and shoot a video on it, or I would turn around and create a course on it, or I would turn around and create a solution for it, right? But yeah, if you really want to learn how to close more deals, y'all learn to pick up the phone and talk to people. Here's what people don't understand. Sales is simply serving. That's what it is. Sales is the ability to identify a need that somebody have and to service them with a solution that they're willing to pay you for. And we've overcomplicated this process. I personally build sales funnels. I've been in this industry long enough when funnels became a beginning conversation before it was a conversation, when we used to build them out and we had a tripwire conversation and we called them funded proposals and all this stuff. I've been in the game long enough to know how all this stuff conceptualized and the goal and the purpose. The issue now is that people are working so hard to keep so much distance between them and their customer because people want to make money without talking to people. And I get it if you're selling something that, is low ticket and it really doesn't need your access because it's an immediate solution that people want to pay for and there's no need for a call. But where most people lose money is trying to avoid talking to your customer. Y'all listen, the number one name of the game in this industry is connection. Building relationships and connecting. And so if you want to make more money, pick up your phone. That's my secret tip for y'all today. That's how I've made so much income in all my years in sales. And I actually love it. So I love talking to people. I love to hear what they need. Now know to pre-qualify who to get on the phone with you. That's the secret, right? You pre-qualify people. Everybody can't pick up the phone and talk to you. There's a process in which you pre-qualify folks. And the pre-qualification is letting people know this is for you right? These are the precursors. And if those people qualify, then you give them access. But pick up the phone. In this season, it depends on your price point. It depends on your offer. It depends on your business model. But in this season, where everybody is pushing and promoting themselves as being the one end-all be-all solution, and there's so many frauds and so few authentic people who really know what the heck they're doing out here. If you really want to once again, depending on your price point, depending on your offer. But if you really want to become a credible, authoritative source in this industry, even if you don't pick up the phone and talk to everybody, get a Zoom or something and open up the doors for live Q&A. Like, open up the doors to hear what your people need, and understand that your goal is to become what we call a micro influencer. A micro influencer is someone that has a small, tiny tribe in this whole world of people, right? So identify who your tribe is, become a micro influencer, and serve the mess out of that audience. Do everything you can to serve them. Ask them questions, take polls, ask them, what do you need? Where are you struggling with? And then go above and beyond to serve them. One of the things that I'm doing right now, I'm doing a course creation boot camp. And I told them, I said, we know that you can create enough courses out here for people to just throw a course and say, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3, here's step 4. But here's what most people don't do with a lot of these different courses they offer. They don't hop on a call and have a work session. And I tell my people, like, look, 2 days a week, we're going to work. That means everybody show up, laptop in hand, and we're going to get together and we're going to map stuff out. And whatever question, concern, issue, challenge, barrier you face, you ask me and I'm going to show you how to map it out. And it's been the best thing ever. I whip out that mind map tool and we start structuring stuff for people. They'll be like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I don't know what to say here. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's map that out. All right, here's how I think. Here's how I map my content out. Here's the key things that I put in place. And then you serve, you give. You want to give people such amazing experiences when they work with you, to the point where they feel like they ripped you off. Because it's like, she gave me all that for what? Because here's the thing. Your ability to get money is the ability to exchange value with a person. That means that your spending time with me was so valuable that you walked away more rich and filled with so much more than before we had that encounter. So know how to shower people and serve people in a way where after dealing with you, they're like, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make this happen. It's time to boom. It's time to go. So anyway, that's the secret, y'all. Pick up the phone. What you say, Dennis? No Post-it notes for what? What is a Post-it notes? Yeah, co-working works really, really well. Thank you, Toya, for the notes. Yeah, co-working works really well. It depends on what you do, once again, right? It depends on your market. It depends on your audience. But the whole goal here, y'all, is learn how to pick up the phone and talk to people. Learn how to connect with your tribe. Be available. People out here trying to have a big following. You want a following of 1 million people, but you don't want to talk to the 10 people that's connected to you right now. If you don't know how to serve them 10 folks within your circle who are willing and able and ready to receive from you and exchange money with you for what you know, then when you get those millions of people, I don't know if you'll be able to have the level of servitude to keep those people's attention, because all you're doing now in this day and age is competing with attention, right? Everybody's competing for attention. That's what Facebook ads are. That's what Instagram ads are. It's like, hey, pick me, follow me, become a part of my tribe, right? But if you learn to authentically serve your audience, them folks ain't going nowhere. I told people years ago, I used to use this story when I was speaking on stage. I said, where my mother lived in LA, used to be a bunch of stray cats, and my sister loves animals, right? And so my sister would go secretly buy food and buy milk, and she would put the milk and the food out there for the cats to come eat. Well, here's the issue. And I tell people I'm from the hood of LA, right? So when one cat eat, they gonna, other cats find out, and them some hood cats, they gonna be at your door every day demanding more food, right? And so those cats would come back, and if we didn't have any food, my mother had like a screen door that the cats can put their paws into and pull the door open. So those cats would literally, if there was no food out there for them to eat, they would put their hands into my mother's screen door and pull it open with their claws and be sitting inside the house at the door like, where my food at? And I told people, I said, listen, when you learn to serve your audience with such a level of authentic commitment to giving them what they need, what happens is they become like alley cats, that they're so hungry for what it is that you have to feed them, that if they show up and you don't have anything ready, they're going to want to tear your door down open and sit at the entrance of your door until you show up with more to give them. And that's what makes all the difference when it comes to learning how to serve an audience. So if you really want to excel, and if you really want to be able to succeed, close more deals, generate more income, learn how to serve your audience. And the best way you can do that is learn how to pick up the phone and talk to your people and see what it is that they want. Yeah, Teresa. So my mom was in the jungles. So there was some hood cats. Yeah. So anyway, but that's what I want to share with y'all today, man. It's I've been on the phone all day, and it has really been a blessing, because connecting to people in real life is beautiful. And it's like, in this internet space, are you trying to come next to me? What you trying to get the charger? Yep. Yeah, pick up the phone. And here's the thing too, like, what you trying to get? Why is it stuck? Oh, go ahead. You got it?
Well, you already have 34 people.
Go ahead. When you pick up the phone and you talk to people, you discover what they need that you didn't even realize they needed. And you discover the value you have that people will be willing to exchange money for. And I always ask people, so what do you want? And I just recently launched something because it was so many people in my inbox like, hey, do you have a class on this? And I was like, you know what? I never did a class on it. And I just, in an hour, I whipped out an outline and was like, okay, I'll put the class together. You want to be in the class? Yep. Send me an invoice. And boom, multiple students later, I was like, okay, they needed this class. I would have never thought about it. So anyway, that is I know, Carson, the kids going to get a cameo one way or another. But anywho, y'all, that's the secret. Pick up the phone, talk to people, and learn how to serve your audience. It's the greatest gift you can give your people. It's the greatest feeling you can give yourself when you're building a business, knowing that you're giving the best of what you have to people that you've promised you're going to give to them in exchange for what they pay you for. Oh, I have Post-it notes everywhere. Well, I still do that, Dennis. Yeah, I still have it. So yeah, that was my message for y'all today, is talk to people. And right now, people really need it. It's a lot of folks, they need answers, they need solutions, they need guidance. Be a vessel, be a vessel. And have a level of servitude, man. Serve. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for joining. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.